remarkable. He must be living out of a suitcase because he's gone from Dunedin, Florida to Vancouver to, I think, Buffalo was the last place. He was called up to the Jays from there. Wow. Wow. And incredible for his parents who were like,
that was lovely watching them. Yeah, and his brother there, all the fans around, and remarks about Canada in general, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The way that Savage family was talking about, this is the perfect fan base. They were saying wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Hello, Pinka. There you go. How you
It's
doing?
almost like they've been talking to Vladdy. Yeah. Especially facing off against the Yankees. Okay, we'll continue on that, Scott. You are looking at yesterday's game and where we're headed.
Yeah, I heard, David, that the wins this week, the Jays were their first two playoff games. They scored a 23 against their biggest rival. Latest in the season, full pleasant surprise. Any pleasant, probably.
Sir.
With a big lead and want to save you 7 today. And a choice.
Going out there, you know, I was joking with Collins and Max and Reeves. Wish them going out there. He wasn't good. 120, 130 pitches. Just to kind of let them get nice. That was the best thing to have that moment to put into words. It's just this line.
What a journey had been so far for the Savage Day. What a short weekend it was for his Saturday.
That's great.
Everything taking right now for this club, which is why I'm taking it. Toronto is one of the American.
That is great.
Even the game yesterday, there was Savage out. There was talk in my way about
I was six friends and calling the game, and even when it was 12,
Toronto sports team with the
You gotta be kidding me. Traffic early.
let's in fact turn to soccer and have a moment for Canada's men's national team.
As Moyes Vito David scoring a goal during the Copa America was a performance for the Montreal, who's become one of Canada's most important players next summer's World Cup. It's the news yesterday that Bombito fractured his team playing for his club. Both for him and for soccer fans in this country. Shin bone injuries like take a long time for Sean Buchanan. It took 5 months. Argos quarterback Chad Kelly in almost a year. Bombito can return for Canada's international window cup. That's next. If not, the country will be its most athletic center back. It allows Canada to play aggressive style because Bombito's enough to get back and get Luke Dufour step in for friendlies this month against Australia and Colombia. 18 years old. Back to him to defend the top breakers of the world next summer. Be a task indeed.
Let's finish up with some success for Canada.
Yeah, the track at a stadium in David where the World Para-Athletic Championships have been taking place. It was among 3 Canadian winners in the 5 competition. Claiming 38 1500 meters. Except then for missing out on last year's Paralympics in Paris, went in as the heavy favorite.
I was the one guy in the world, and it's not a big race. So it seems like a weird work. It's kind of shocked at the finish line. What's in this sport? It's myself. And this one, fastest part and is just chatting with us this morning for change work.
Cash out of your bank account through ATMs, deposit cash, and that's converted into cryptocurrency, the most common. That cryptocurrency then goes, and that's called a digital wallet. To your digital wallet, to someone else's digital wallet. They're fairly easy to use. Most easy number, just do transactions under this digital wallet. Just describe a QR code. Scan if I were to use. We've seen a report that shows that Canada, interestingly, now has the most machines per capita across the country, about 3,600. First 8 in August, machines processed around $1 of Canadian capital used.
That says something. Canada has the most machine capita in the world.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
You know, these machines are appealing to some people because they have a low barrier use. Who values privacy, maybe you're dealing with banks, to send money. You know, if you're making transactions, in many cases you don't need, like I said, you just have a phone. For some people, they like using these machines. They're an easy way to tap into. They're kind of intimidating. They do charge a higher fee if you were to go and buy crypto from an exchange. It's just a way that some people like to as a whole world use them to send money across the world, remittances abroad. Found in our investigation is that this low barrier monsters. So we obtained reports from INCAC. This is, of course, Canada's financial log. Our freedom of information request. We found is that the number one way fraudsters are getting cash from their victims.
This is out, I did some marketplace years, and of scammers were getting scam victims to pay through these. That is basically documented.
Yeah, there's so many different types of schemes out there, as you know from that investigation, to a lot of victims. But a quote that we heard from stories that starts from maybe someone claiming to be a figure, the DRA, the police, which is familiar to the, balance is owed and be paid quickly. And the difference in this case is that they need to go to a crypto ATM. They on the phone them, they give them step-by-step instructions on how to use these machines to raise funds. And I see a 76-year-old woman named Smittery, and just unfortunately targeted by scam. She returned funds that were overpaid.
They did me through what to do, and so of course deposited money. Never really gave us. I was told her about this, and I said, maybe it's wrong, or it looks wrong, lacking information, and it ended up where I had $12,000. It was just dead. Come in the house, take things from me.
Recently, that cash was on that she had a stroke just earlier. So this is especially when she got cognitive abilities were there. She reported this to police. They told her that she put money back into
The police must hear about these all the time.
yes. So I spoke to the Toronto Police's crimes unit. It's also about these type of scams daily. Investigation into these believes many of them have ties to overseas.
The challenge of cryptocurrency is it's sent away. Not only that, the bad guys are across the globe. They're in Africa, they're in Asia, they're in Europe, they're everywhere. And we mostly don't have the reason or the authority, the jurisdiction to get that money back or to bring those account.
I also spoke to Ray Eddy, who's actually been kind of taking matters into his own hands. A detective sergeant for police to visit every crypto ATM that's an area. He put up warning posters, and while he's actually doing that, he called action.
And learned that he had just accessed $1,000. And
All right, guys, thank you very much for live.